You are the only one that needs to know. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. Dirty little secret, who has to know? When we live such fragile lives, it's the best way we survive. Go around a time or two just to waste my time with you. Tell me all that you've thrown away. Find out games you don't wanna play. You are the only one that needs to know. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. My dirty little secret. Who has to know? Hey, chat. Hello, hello. All right, guys, we got an important stream today, and I'm going to need your guys' help today. All right? We're going to talk about my VidCon and my birthday, but you guys have to help me plan my subathon, because we're going to do a subathon in July. This is my official notice for you guys. Get your subs, get your kids, get your pets, settle on down, because today we got to plan my subathon. All right, guys, let's get into the stream. Hello, my fan is on. Let me know if you can hear my fan. I can turn it off. Yo, Ash, you were first today. Hi, Ash. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Simran. Hi, Coca-Cola. Hi, Genesis. Hi, Josie. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Ender Grayson. Hi, Comfy. Hi, Ender Grayson twice, actually. Hi, loved meeting you at VidCon. You're literally the sweetest. Thank you, Simply Rose. I hope you had a great convention. Savior, hello. Hello, Crayon Badger. First time turning into a Michela stream, kind of nervy. Do I seem scary to you? Oh, my fan is blowing air in my eyes. Normally, I'm better at the staring thing. I love doing that in person to people. Guys, I went out to eat with JoJo and Marissa, like JoJo Solos, and Marissa Mitsify, and I ordered a poke bowl. This is so important. I ordered a poke bowl, right? We're looking at the menu, because they were like, oh, you know, like, oh, we can't go to your birthday, so let's hang out after. And I went, okay, sure. So, basically, we go to this restaurant, and we had to find a gluten-free place, because Marissa is gluten-free. We find a place where the whole menu's gluten-free, and we're like, score, right? Right? And then, no, I've just never had the time, but I watched you on Fireball Friday a while ago. You're not scary. Oh, crap. My cupcake. Anyway, you guys want to see the poke bowl? If you follow me on Instagram, you've already probably seen it. But you guys want to see the poke bowl that I was served? That's my poke bowl. And then you want to know, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. It came with 8 chips on the side. I feel so bad because the server would like bring stuff and they put it down. My immediate response, she walks away and I go, over under 1 bite. Like my immediate response. And then the same thing with JoJo's food, where mine and JoJo's food, our portions were just like in the palm of my hand, like type size. And then Marissa got like a bowl of ramen, like a proper bowl of ramen. And then Marissa was like, order something else. So I order a sushi roll. And so one of my default sushi rolls when I go to sushi restaurants is the dragon roll. Either the red dragon or the regular dragon roll. It is basically a spicy tuna roll with like eel and anyway, right? I see on the menu that they have a dragon roll. I don't read what is under the dragon roll because the dragon roll is typically the same at every restaurant that serves sushi. So I go, oh, can I get the dragon roll? It gets served to me. She busts out a flame torch. And I was like, oh, okay. So she's flaming my food. She walks away. I take a bite, and it's yummy, but I realize, is this roll just rice and cucumber? We read the menu. Tell me why it's vegan. Tell me why it's vegan. Who threw it? So anyway, yeah, that was my birthday dinner with JoJo Marissa. My sister got me cupcakes for my birthday. All right. I figure we play some Minecraft while I talk. So that you guys have something to look at. Oh, did I turn it off? Let me... Boop. Boop. Not repo. Hello? What am I hearing right now? Oh. I was like, what am I hearing? Anyway, guys. Your Stitch plush? I do have the Stitch plush. Anyway, let's start from the beginning, chat. So, if you guys know, what did we name the Stitch plush yet? I think we decided on Dylan, of all the names you guys suggested. Anyway, so let's start at the beginning of the convention. So, I almost didn't go to VidCon. It's really funny. Someone said that they didn't know I was coming to VidCon, but I posted about it a good amount of times. But that's beside the point. Anyway, so I'm at VidCon and I'm getting kind of nervous because I ended up canceling my hotel when it turned out that none of my friends were going anymore because I was like, why do I need a hotel if I might not go? And also, if I do go, I live an hour away. Why would I pay $500 for a hotel? You know, because that's money I could use to go to like an EU convention. So I was like, why do I need to go do that, you know? So then I was like, okay, fine. I guess I'll just go and see what's happening. And then I realized 2 days before the convention, normally a thing that creators do with their friends is they post oh, who's all going to this, that, on their close friends stories and stuff, right? Or on the other hand, people make Discord servers so that we all know who's going, da-da-da-da-da. Now, it's reached the point where it's the night before the convention. I've not been added in any servers. No one said anything to me. I have no idea who's coming. The only person who I know is for sure coming are the featured creators that were on the website and Forcey. So I messaged Forcey being like, oh my God, you're going to VidCon. And I basically was like, I don't know what to do. Normally I go, this is my first convention where I'm alone, chat. I have never been to a convention without Amy or Gucky before this, or Ollie, or anybody from my main friend group. This was the first time. So rightfully so, I'm terrified because I've never been alone for a convention. So I reach out to Forcey, and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on, da-da-da-da-da-da. So Forcey was like, oh, if anything, you can come chill with me. My fucking go. So, of course, I go hang out with Forcey when I get to the convention. So, we start this with badge pickup, guys. So, you have to go pick up your badge, in order to get, into the actual, VidCon convention, right? So, they decided to do it a little bit different this year, where, everybody is in the same room to pick up their badges. And, that's fine, right? So I park, I walk into the convention, and they tell me to go to Hall E to pick up my badge. And I go, okay. So I head to Hall E to pick up my badge. Hold on, I have the game sound muted. There we go. Anyway, so I go to pick up my badge, and I noticed that I can't find the line for my pass. Because I had, the invited guest pass. And I was like, oh, I went up to one of the security guards, and I was like, oh, do you know where my line would be? Just wondering. And he goes, yeah, if you walk all the way in the back, you can see, the invited guest line. And I go, okay. So I walk in. I don't see an invited guest line. So I go and I ask another person closer to where he told me it was. And she goes, oh, I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Here, why don't you just wait in one of these lines? She had me wait in the community line, which is not where my badge is. I had waited there for 20 minutes. And when I tell you everybody's in that convention, I mean everybody's in that convention. So I'm, on edge because, I'm just on edge, okay? Because, I was like, oh, my God, anybody and everybody could be in this room right now. And I was waiting for, 20 minutes in this hot, no air conditioning room with, a bunch of people. And I was like, hey, I don't think this is my line. So I pull up the email that literally says, invited guests, and she was like, oh, and the guy who originally told me was like, no, it's over there, and literally dragged me over there. And and they had no air conditioning. It was so hot in there. That was my one complaint, was just that it had no air conditioning. It was just really, really hot. It was just so hot, and it was only 9 a.m., and it was just really hot in there. It made no sense. It was really, really hot in there. Anyway, so then I pick up my badge, and because I'm alone, I literally am like, okay, now what? I literally did not have anything to do. I had no plans. So I was like, okay, great, I got my badge. Now what? There's nothing, there's nothing else. So then, right, I was like, oh, I guess I'll go find Forcey, because Forcey was also picking up his badge, thank God. So I wait for Forcey to get his badge. We go through security. I meet some of Forcey's friends, and we go to walk the con floor. And I'm looking at booths and stuff, you know. I'm trying not to do too much because, chat, on the day of the 20th, so my actual birthday, the plan was to go VidCon on the 19th. The night of the 19th, I had my birthday, like, dinner and, like, a bonfire, so I turned 22 with my friends. And then me, Brandon, and Nova from my dance team vlogs, if you know them, they wanted to come to VidCon. So they figured that we'd sleep over at Brandon's house and then we'd go for the 20th because Brandon's closer to VidCon than I am. So they were coming on the 20th, and because of that, I didn't want to look around the floor too much, you know? Eventually, I ended up looking around the floor because I got bored, but, like, I just didn't want to look too much, you know what I mean? So then, Forcey and I are looking around the floor, da-da-da-da-da. Forcey runs into a bunch of life stealers, but the thing is, they all get stopped because they're life steal. And I'm awkwardly stood there because I don't really know a lot of the life stealers, but I will say every time I meet a new life steal person, I have, like, never met a kinder group of people. Because, like, I'm not really that awkward, but it was just so awkward being at a convention and not knowing anybody. But, like, they make you feel so welcomed even though, like, I don't know them that well. You know what I mean? It was really kind. Like, they don't have to do that. Anyway, we find Durapchu from there, and then I'm like, oh, I'm trying to find the creator lounge. I don't know how to get there. Durapchu was like, oh, I'll go with you. And then, obviously, we run into Toby, and that was that whole, like, IRL stream segment. Ran into Koi Piso. We all went to go see Haley Welch do the Hawk Tua podcast. And then we got told to shut the fuck up, which was, I think, the actual fucking highlight of the convention was that lady telling us to shut the fuck up on her podcast. And I get that. I was going to say I was not loud. I'm going to say that right now. I was a normal volume. It was not me. Granted, I got told shut fuck up by, like, association, but I was not the person making all the noise. But I understand why she told us to shut up because she was recording and it was very loud. So, like, I get that. But it was just so funny because she goes, hey, guys, shut the fuck up. Actually hilarious. Like, you gotta admit. Because they were, like, treating it like it was, like, school. Where, like, we were not allowed to talk at this panel. And then when we trickled out, everybody started trickling out, which was kind of funny, I won't lie. That's not the point. Moving on. So then I'm wandering around with them for a little bit. And then I got lost, I think. Or, like, I wandered off on my own. Like, I wasn't, like, with them, but I was just kind of with them because I was like, oh, friends. Oh, I remember what happened. I wanted food. But I didn't want food inside the convention because I didn't want to pay $30 for everything. So then I was like, okay, I'll get food. So I went to Coffee Bean, and then I went to Blaze Pizza. Blaze Pizza was just, like, the only food place that was nearby, so I ended up getting, like, this mozzarella bread stuff, which was kind of fun. Oh, my God, I don't remember the name of this person, but that's expected at a convention. I know. You'd think, right? Anyway, something that was really funny is when I was walking to Coffee Bean, I was on my phone because I was texting. I spent a lot of this convention looking down at my phone just because, like, I wasn't with anybody. And, like, yeah, I live in the moment, but, like, there wasn't much to see. I love VidCon so much, but this VidCon didn't have much. And I say that with, like, risk of, like, I don't know, maybe not getting invited back or something, but, like, I love VidCon so much, but this VidCon had nothing to do. So I was on my phone quite a lot. So I was walking like this to go to the Coffee Bean. I know where the Coffee Bean was because I had been there last year. So I'm walking, and someone goes, Michela, I kid you not, I choked on my spit, and I gasped, and I literally started choking. This person scared the shit out of me. And they were like, I'm sorry, and I was like, my bad. Hold on. Are you clowning me? Absolutely. Sorry. Anyway, so I gotta get my Coffee Bean. The worker was really nice. I gotta get Blaze Pizza. I get recognized in the Blaze Pizza by this, like, mom and her 9-year-old boy, which was kind of funny because they weren't VidCon attendees. They were just kind of chilling in the area, but they weren't VidCon attendees at all, which was funny in itself. Anyway, so then I go back to the con, and it's now been a couple hours. Like, I'm trying to kill time here because I can't leave because I'm waiting for Nova so that I can give her a ride to, like, my birthday thing, right? So I go back in the convention, and I'm literally, there is nothing else to do. So I'm just stood at a random table. Thankfully, like, Harry, like, walked up to me during that and gave me something to do. We tried to sneak into Toby's meet and greet, in which they said no. We have passes that say, like, invited guests so that they know we're not freaks. And they still said no. And we, like, I literally was going to be like, because we were like, oh, he's one of our friends. Like, we promise we're not weird. We have badges that literally say, like, we're not weirdos. Cray cray. Actually, cray cray moment. Anyway, so that's what happened on the 19th. And then I did, like, a little, me and 18 people, me and my party of 18, we went for Korean barbecue. And then we did, like, a little bonfire. And that was how I turned 22. And then the next day was VidCon. So I spent my birthday at VidCon. We weren't at VidCon that long, to be honest. We left at like 3. And we went to go, oh my god, what is it called? Where did I go? Please hold. Please hold. I don't remember what it's called. Please hold. Who was I messaging? Oh, I remember. Melt. It was Mellow Melt, right? I was at the Anaheim Packing District. I spent more time there than I did at VidCon. And I, like, am obviously very scared to say that VidCon was bad, just because I'm like, what if they, like, what if somehow they find out and then boom, I never get to go to VidCon again. But also I'm like, I feel like you can almost tell that, like, I don't know. This VidCon wasn't it. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't, like, keep my hotel. Are you right? VidCon is so mid. Wait, you weren't there. Wait, question. Hey, I have a question really quick. You weren't there. I went to the one in 2023. I think I just like VidCons because normally I have stuff to do at VidCons. I think because I had nothing to do, because, like, I didn't have a panel or, like, anything, and I didn't have plans with people. Normally I have plans with people, you know? I think that was why, because I'm completely alone. Also, hi, happy birthday. Oh, yeah, thank you. I hope it was great. It was. I didn't have much stuff this year. Oh, but they had a... Let me not say that. They had some interesting booths. Anyway, moving on to my birthday day. That's the 20th. So, we wake up at the crack of dawn. So, okay. Chat, we got home from the beach at like 2 a.m. We wanted to wake up for the convention around 6. Get there by like 8. The certain green one? Yeah. Anyway, so we wanted to go to the con in the morning. I went to bed with like a pounding headache, right? And I woke up 3 hours later with the same headache. And it was so bad because I actually thought that I was literally going to puke. And I woke up super dizzy, which does happen. I do wake up really dizzy if I don't eat anything. So I'm just trying to lock in because I know I have to be at VidCon. And it was like a whole thing. And then we make it to the convention and we're just kind of walking around. I got this bomb-ass acai bowl. I will not lie. Banger acai bowl. And I got to dance with the Furby. I did like a little IRL stream, which was fun. I don't know if you guys saw me dancing with the Furby. I'm going to make it into a TikTok. But I'm thinking of doing more IRL streams, chat. This might be a new era for me, where I just stream on my phone, but do like IRL stuff. It's just kind of fun. It's just kind of really fun, I won't lie. I'm working on getting like an IRL thingy-majiggy. Like an IRL stream like backpack for my subathon. Which, by the way, let's plan my subathon, chat. Let's do that now. Okay. Subathon time. VidCon recap / subathon planning. Alright. So here's some things that I already have planned, chat. Lock in. Are you guys locked? Are you guys locked? I'm going to switch to this screen for now. Do you guys want the dancing fruit in the corner? I feel like that would help you guys pay attention. The Labubu at VidCon scared me a bit. I have the funniest screenshot from my IRL stream of the Labubu. I hate Labubus. Sorry. They're ugly and they're like literally just a cash grab. And everybody's like, oh my god, no, like don't say that to my Labubu. Dude, they're worth like $10, but people pay $100 for them because they're collector's. Like it's not, they're ugly. Like why do you need that? They're already ugly. And I know that I'm probably upsetting so many people, but I don't gaff. Because they're literally ugly. Like, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Boom. One moment. Here you go, guys. Okay. Let's plan my subathon. So, guys, here are some ideas. I'm thinking of either having it uncapped. What just happened to my computer? That was crazy. Anyway, so guys, I was thinking of doing... You guys tell me. I was thinking of capping it at 7 days. Is that a good cap? What do you guys think? I don't want to do much longer than that because I might, like, lose my mind. I feel like every time I do a subathon, I usually get really sick around the 3rd day from staring at a screen. Because I do. I get really sick if I look at screens for too long. So I am worried about that. 7 days? Okay. Now, here's the kicker. Okay? Actually, before I add the kicker, let's pick a date. I want to do it... Oh, I forgot you can see that. I was about to just show my calendar. There's nothing, like, leakable, but it's my calendar. The only thing that would have been leakable was MCC, and that's already been announced. Anyway, I want to do a week in July. What week do you guys want to do? Because I'm thinking of doing, like, July, like around the week of the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. Like, around then, I feel like that's a good time to do it. Really? This is what YouTube gets for blocking ad blockers. Like, why would they do that? So, yeah, I'm thinking either the week of the 13th or the week of the 20th. And maybe starting it on a weekend. Like, I could start it on, like... Maybe I'll start it Saturday. So, maybe, like, Saturday the 12th. Thoughts? Thoughts on, like, Saturday the 12th? Because I don't work Saturdays. So, I feel like I could start it, like, early in the morning and, like, start it then. You know what I mean? Yeah? Okay. As of right now, we're penciling it in. The goal is Saturday, July 12th for the subathon. Yeah? We'll do that. I'm going to make my title that. Planning for subathon on July 12th. That's the stream title. Okay. So yeah, we'll do July 12th. Now, here's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I have some stuff planned. For example, unlike the last subathons that I've done, I've called out of work for my subathons in the past. What I won't be doing this subathon is calling out of work. Now, you may be wondering, Michaela, how on earth are you going to, like, keep the subathon going while you're at work? Well, I have some friends who would take over for me. For example, you know that Nick Meyer fella? You know, Nick Meyer, my good friend. Nick is down to take care of you guys and entertain you guys while I clock in for a 4.5-hour shift. So, you guys will be spending the day with Nick while I'm at work. And, you know, vice versa. Or, like, other friends. Other friends have volunteered, but Nick is just the only one that I have confirmed right now. So, yeah, you guys will be entertained even when I'm gone. Or you'll have VODs or videos or whatnot. You know the vibes. Now that that's out the way, I want to do some IRL streams. So we have some sub goals that I'm thinking of doing. If you have any sub goals that you guys think I should add, like, oh, like maybe you want to see something, let me know. Let me pull up my notepad so I can show you guys what I have. Oh, yeah, I need to do that. Hold on. ADHD assessment, things to get done, ACA letters, video script, passwords, ADHD assessment 2, this one. Okay, so I don't have it written down, but that's okay. I remember some of it off the dome. Some of the channel point, like some of the ideas that we had, right, was one of them was like, oh, I want to do like an IRL stream where I go to the park with some friends because that could be fun. IRL stream where I go to a revolving sushi restaurant with my friend Ava and maybe Nick. I think that one could be fun. These are all sub goals. So they might not happen unless we hit the sub goal. Or they will not happen unless we hit the sub goal. Maybe an IRL stream just to like go on like a boba run or something. Like that could be fun. Or like hang out in the mall. Anything. That could be fun. I was thinking of doing stuff like that if you guys wanted to. And then other sub goals would be games. Like playing like longer games or playing like games with some of my friends. Like I want to do like let's say I did It Takes Two with like a friend. And those would be sub goals. So what types of games do you guys want to see me play that aren't like Minecraft, like games that I don't normally play? Unpopular opinion, but I want to see you play DBH. I don't know what that is. DBH game. Detroit Become Human. Oh. I've seen the game. I've seen some of the gameplay for this game, and it actually is really interesting to me. If it's not expensive, I would actually be down. Repo? Okay, we can do some repo. I'm writing all of this down. I'm making a new notepad. All right. So we have Detroit Become Human. We have repo. I don't know what blueprints is, but I'll write it down. Blueprints. What are other games that you're like, oh my god, Michaela, I'd love to see you play this subathon? Phasmophobia. We can bring back Phas. Deltarune. That game sounds very familiar, but I cannot think of how that goes. Deltarune. Oh, that game! I'm so down to try Deltarune. Lego Star Wars. That was really funny. Among Us 3D. Oh, I'll definitely put Among Us on there. I know Gucky would love to play. Dead by Daylight. Among Us. DBD. Which, by the way, chat, you guys know how I can never focus on games. I'll be, like, by this time, fully fledged ADHD medicated. So it'll be really interesting because I'll actually be able to, like, focus on games, which is crazy. Birthday cupcake, by the way. Tell me why is free for Pride Month. It's actually kind of touchy. Tell me why is free for Pride Month. I don't know what that is, but I'll write it down. All right, and then are there any other IRL stream sub goals that you guys would want, or like collabs, like, oh, play XYZ with XYZ. Aside from Ollie, Amy, and Gucky, because they're kind of my default friends. Little Nightmares 1 and 2. No, I don't want to play Little Nightmares. I've already done it. It freaks me out. I've already beat them both, and they freak me out. Don't make me do it again. More Michaela X JoJo content. Fine. Oh my god, guys, I was just with JoJo. Hold on. Hold on, please hold. I was just with JoJo and Marissa. Play Amori. Oh my god, you're so right. Let me write that down. Amori. Okay, and then IRL content-wise. Oh, I also want to do a dance stream with Brandon. If you guys know my friend Brandon. I brought Brandon to VidCon, so if any of you saw me at VidCon, it was the guy that I was with on the 20th. I want to do dance content with Brandon or maybe some of my dance teammates. Because that could be fun. Also, like, I want to say, this is off topic. But I think one of the nicest, one of my favorite compliments that I got during, like, TwitchCon and VidCon, like, as of lately, is, like, people have been coming up to me saying that they really like my, like, vlogs and my dance videos. And that makes me so happy because I actually really like the content that I've been putting out on YouTube lately. The YouTube algorithm does not like the videos that I've been putting on YouTube. No, my YouTube's been in its flop era ever since I moved away from Brighton. But I have really been enjoying what I've been uploading on YouTube. So it makes me really happy that everyone's been, like, saying that they also like it. You know? IRL New York stream. Oh, are you going to buy my plane ticket and my hotel? IRL with your dance team? Okay. I'll write that down. IRL with dance team. Warzone? I just don't think chat would enjoy me playing Warzone. Ew. Grody. Anyway. Do you think you can do a sub goal for Life is Strange double exposure? I could do Life is Strange. I mean, I've played it so many times. Oh, double exposure, though. Yeah, I could. Life is Strange. Warzone would downhill very fast. Yeah. It's the same reason as, like, I love playing Overwatch, but I would never make my chat watch it anymore because they hate it. And everybody leaves. Everybody clicks off the second I want to play a game that I like, everybody leaves. Not to be that guy. But the games that I actually like playing and would like to stream, everybody's like, all right, I'm going to head out. What is the current list of games? We have Detroit Become Human. Repo. Blueprints. I don't know what that is. Phasmophobia. Deltarune. Among Us. Dead by Daylight. Tell Me Why. Amori and Life is Strange. And then IRL content. We have IRL with Dance Team. And then IRL Revolving Sushi. And then IRL... any other things? Sub goal could be to play the new FNAF game. I'll add that. New FNAF game. You could do First Class Trouble with friends. I will look that up. First Class. Also, Breezy Bubs, I was gonna add you for Discord mod, but you applied and you're not even in the Discord server. First class trouble. The Amanda demo just came out too. Amanda, like, IRL with Shelby, you're right. IRL, Shelby. I don't know what we'd do, but we'd do something. Board game with friends. I feel like an IRL board game with friends, or like a video game board game with friends moment. These kinds of things. Sorry, I keep checking my bit rate because my Wi-Fi is kind of finicky. If you keep seeing me switch onto the Twitch from the Dancing Fruit, that's why. No, I'm gonna be so real. I was in so many districts, ran out of spaces, and left so many. I'm sorry. Why did you apply? In general, some new games are After Ink and Date Everything. Digital Uno. Oh my god, I could get a fire Digital Uno game. Wait, you're so right. Thank you for that. Digital Uno would be such a banger. I could also do... What instruments do I have? Oh my god, do you guys want to see some of the stuff I got for my birthday? Okay, so I have a question, because... Oops. Some of you will get this reference, and some of you won't. Chat, how many of you have seen the dance vlogs that I've posted? Better to face these kinds of things. So, basically, me. Okay, perfect. So, you know how, like, okay, this is the explanation. On my dance team, ACA, each year we get a different animal. Have you guys seen the chant that we do where we go, ACA, we say whatever we want, and then we go, shark, da-da, da-da. So, last year, like our last season, we were shark year, okay? This is important. We were shark year. The year before that, they were wolves. I wasn't a wolf. I didn't join them. But I was a shark this year, right? If you guys don't know Emily yet, but my next dance vlog, which will be out in exactly 6 days. 6 days from now, you guys are going to meet Emily from my dance team. And so she got me this. And it's genuinely like 5 pounds. Like there's a weight to it. I am never going to eat this. It's like actually heavy. Like I am never going to eat this. But I am going to keep it because that's really funny. You feel like the man. Oh god, yeah. Guys, I'm actually really excited for you guys to see my next dance video. That's in 6 days. It's in 6 days because it's actually, I think, my favorite video. Like it's 25 minutes, it's 26 minutes long, by the way, so you're welcome. But I think it's my favorite of all of the ACA dance vlog videos. Anyway, back on topic. This is what we have so far, guys. This looks a little weird, but this is just, it works for my brain. But it does look a little weird. This is what we load. There we go. This is what we have so far. Revolving Sushu. So yeah, that's the current list. That's the current standings. So Detroit Becomes Human. Yeah. I'm like scrolling up to see if there's anything I've missed. But I think that's everything, right? I'm obviously going to have to commission like an artist to make the poster and stuff. Cooking stream? Okay, so here's the issue with the cooking stream. The Wi-Fi doesn't really reach downstairs in my kitchen. I can try. I've done cooking bits before on stream. But also, me doing a cooking stream means me also having to wash all the dishes, having to deal with all the cats on the counter, having to move all of our mail that say my address off of the table. And it's just, I'm not doing all that. Unless, like, one of my friends wants to lend me their kitchen and we do an IRL cooking stream, you know? Do I have permission to make a really dumb sub-goals map, a la pirate map? Yeah! If you want to. If you want to do that on your own accord, go for it. You guys are welcome to do whatever you want, as long as it's not against my boundaries. Which, I don't even know if my boundaries are updated, but it's basically, you can imagine what they'd be. You can imagine what they'd be. Oh my god, I also have some really funny screenshots in here of Leslie Odom Jr. Because Nova from my dance team had never seen, she knew all of the songs to Hamilton, but she had never seen Hamilton. And while we were watching, I was just taking some screenshots. And then, like, I've got this banger right here. That one eats. That one eats. I really like that one. We have fun here. We have fun here. Oh, this one's also a banger. We have fun here. What else do I have in my screenshots? Everything else in my screenshots is fairly normal. We have fun here. But yeah. Is there anything else that we should be adding? So we have sub goals. I'm also fixing my channel points soon, so I recommend saving your channel points because I wanted to add. You know what I wanted to add? I wanted to add a channel point that every time it got redeemed, it would play Gnarly by Catsa, and I'd have to hit the, you know? But it got copyrighted. So I can't do it. But I really wanted to. There should be more IRL stuff, but I don't know. I'm like, what other IRL stuff is there to do, though? This one? Yeah. What other IRL stuff is there to do? Because, like, obviously I'd have a dance video with my dance team. Revolving sushi with Ava. Do something with Nick. I just don't know what to do. Birthday cupcake. You said go to the park. I'll add that. IRL park moment. But I'm like, what else? You know? Thrifting. Book your friends for ideas. I'll just say more IRL stuff. I don't want to thrift on stream. I'm very picky when I thrift. I'm very picky. So most of the time I don't find anything. Yeah, okay. I feel like that's a good amount of stuff. I'm like, what else? Oh, see, I'd go to the beach, but I'd lose connection on the drive there. Reacting to your TikTok edits because I see your reposts. Only my TikTok edits or reacting to everything that I've reposted? Because both of those could be fun. Reacting to edits of myself. So here's the thing, right? Hello? Sorry. Anyway, I was going to say people don't really make edits of me anymore. Not in like a bad way. It's just like the only people who used to make edits of me, because usually the people who make edits of me are the same like 5 people. 2 of those people no longer edit. So now it's more of an anomaly. So I don't know if there'd be very many that are like recent. And then as for my reposts, I'll definitely do my reposts. My reposts are so funny. Reacting to, with that being said, chat, Google Forms? Like Google Forms stuff? We do love a good Google Forms moment. You guys love a good Google Forms moment. I'll also put down karaoke with that. I know you guys like the Google Forms stuff. Run, baby, run. What's so going on? Anyway. I'm gonna show my chat. Sorry. Chat, do you guys want to see this really funny sticker of my friend Ryan? So, we did this thing called ice blocking at UCLA, which is you sit on a block of ice with like a towel on top, like so that your butt doesn't get wet, and then you slide down a hill. and I've been adding stickers of people on my phone recently. It's one of my favorite hobbies as of late. And there's this sticker of Ryan, just absolutely eating it, like tumbling down the hill. And it's one of my current favorite stickers to use whenever I'm stressed out. Like one of my favorite stickers to use when I'm stressed out is just like, it's so good. It's so good. It's actually like my favorite sticker. I have so many stickers. What can I show you? Actually, I can't really show you that many right now. But they're kind of all over the place. Anyways, have you reacted to Epic yet? No, I will add that. React to Epic. I'll do that. I feel like we've got a good list going here. I like that we're actually planning the subathon, because normally I plan it myself and then I don't know what you guys want. So yeah, this all sounds very, I'm covered in coconut shavings. Damn it. My allergies are acting up. Damn it. I can't win. God forbid I stream longer than an hour. My allergies, they never let me. God forbid. Yeah, no, this seems like a good... This seems good. And then I feel like I can plan around this and add some stuff. But here's what we have so far. React to Epic with AimZ. So AimZ has already seen Epic. As have I in parts, but never on stream. Don't know what it means. Here we go. This is what we have so far. I think this is where we're going to leave off, maybe, unless we come up with more. But if you want to see this and screenshot this, here we go. That's what we've got so far. Hey. Sorry, I'll leave it up for a second if you guys want screenshots of it. Let me just, let me go like this. Yeah. And then I'll make this smaller. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Would you like the subathon info posted in the Discord yet or no? I'm probably going to finalize it probably like tonight or tomorrow. I say that Wednesday is when I start my ADHD medication. So realistically, no later than Wednesday. Could have added Just Dance TBH. I don't know how I would do Just Dance. I have an Xbox 360, but I don't own Just Dance, and also I don't think the space that I have is big enough. It's big enough for me to dance, but I don't think it's big enough to detect my full body for Just Dance. Does that matter? Am I reading into this too much? Hi, Just a Human. Am I reading into this? I might be reading into this too much. Not a fucking K. Have you played the new game Peak? What is Peak? I got an ad. I got an ad. There's an ad. Currently an ad. Currently an ad. Still an ad. Doesn't Just Dance only need to recognize hands? Does it? Just Dance. I'll add it if I can find. If I can find someone who has Just Dance, which probably most of my friends have it, I could probably find that. In case God doesn't show. All right. I added Just Dance. Come to life. Let me snooze this. Oh, also, obviously, Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares stuff when I'm sleeping. Hell's Kitchen / Kitchen Nightmares. But that's obviously when I'm sleeping or, like, whatever. Are you using Connect or controller for Just Dance? That's what will determine. Well, I have a 360. Like an Xbox 360 Connect. I don't know where. Peak is a new climbing game with... Oh, that's the... I think I was already meant to play that. Wait, I'm checking my Discord DMs. Please hold. Because I'm pretty sure I'm already playing that. To the future, but my eyesight is going back. And this crystal ball... Mitsify, JoJo Solos. Where's this group chat? I'm so confused. Stan. Hold on, I need to find this. Where is it? It's not this one. Wait, I'm so confused. Where is it gone? Okay. High key hate me. Hold on, I'm looking for something else. Sorry. Where is it? Boom. Mitsify, JoJo. Hi, can you hate me? Create. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, that's already after the subathon. Never mind. We will be playing that on the subathon. See if you can borrow a Switch from someone. I have a Switch. Can I use my Switch? I don't know anything about games, chat, aside from Minecraft. And I only know Minecraft because I'm branded as a Minecraft streamer. Anybody just dance on Switch? Oh, well, I have a Switch. One more time. Thanks for the memories. And then I have a capture card that I took from Spelled Nick that I still haven't given back. Well, actually, he said I didn't need to give it back. And then, like, 2 weeks ago, after, like, 4 years of me having it, he went, hey, do you still have my capture card? Coolio, that works. Okay, work. Work. One night and one more more time. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. It tastes like you, but sweeter. One night, yeah, one more time. Oh my god, chat, you know what's crazy? Ever since I changed my name back, like from Dark Eyebrows to Michela, my tips page has been broken. I wonder how many people have tried to tip me and just haven't been able to because my tip page has been broken this whole time. And no one told me. No one ever told me. I never knew. Never knew. Never knew. Also had $100 in there. I never knew. It was actually kind of, I was like, wow, damn. Obsessed with Ride the Cyclone. I don't know what that is. I'm Googling it. Ride the Cyclone. Oh, the musical. Duh. Follows a Canadian chamber choir whose lives are tragically cut short in a roller coaster accident. The musical focuses on the teens' experience in the afterlife, where a mechanical fortune teller offers them the chance to win back their lives. The show is known for its dark humor, quirky characters, and a poignant exploration of life and loss. It's like finding money you forgot about in an obscure place. I used it to pay for the last of my medical bill. Not the last of it, but help with the last of it. Still paying those off. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 chat. I think we've kind of touched upon everything. We have like karaoke and Google Forms. We have reaction stuff. We have the IRL stuff. We got some game inspo. I'll probably do like... Oh, that's the wrong one. I mean, I'll still like need to plan it and finalize it over the next couple days. Mods, if you want to add like what I currently have into the Discord, you can. Like, I don't mind, but what is happening? Don't show this message again. The fuck? But yeah, I think that's kind of everything. Oh, hello, sir. I don't know who you are. Goodbye, sir. But yeah, I think we've done good here, chat. The pro shots of it are on YouTube. Are they free? I keep forgetting about my drink. Want to mention the date as well, the 12th? Yeah, go on. For free? That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, for free? Also, love your new vlog. Hey, thank you. There's going to be another vlog out in 6 days. And then another video out in 6 days after that. Or 7 days after that. And then there's going to be another video that I haven't filmed yet, but I need to film it probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow? Methinks? Ay, chat, I won't lie. I am really sleepy. This stream will probably only be an hour. I haven't done, like, the whole recovery from VidCon yet. My VidCon wasn't even as bad as everybody's. It's just I worked, like, an 8-hour shift the night before VidCon, so I had my 8-hour shift. And I couldn't sleep because I had really bad insomnia that night. Did VidCon. Only slept, like, 3 hours because my birthday, and then I had to wake up to go to VidCon again. And then last night, I went to a party and then woke up in the morning to go get breakfast for my birthday with my family. So I also barely slept. So, not as energetic as I normally would be. So this stream will probably end in 11 minutes. The pro shots are free. Huge. Huge. Yeah, I'm going to reach out to some people. I also want to play, like, The Sims. Maybe I could get, like people to play, like, The Sims with me. Because I have a funny idea for, like, a little Sims bit that I could do. Etc, etc, etc. Nothing is finalized yet. The only thing that I think is going to be finalized is that I want to do it on the 12th. So, like, if you put that in the Discord, just make sure you're like, oh, nothing is finalized yet, but the final thing is that it will be on the 12th, because I don't work Saturdays, so I don't imagine why I wouldn't be free on the 12th. I showed chat the sticker of you rolling. Hope this helps. Guys, I'm actually so excited for you guys to see the new video that's going to be out. Like the 26-minute long dance video vlog. I'm actually so excited. It's like my favorite video that I've ever made. And I know it's not going to perform well. But I'm still really excited for it. Night. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that was all I had planned. How are you guys doing? Tell them it's about to strike the earth. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, chat, how have you guys been? How was your... Did anyone here go to VidCon? How was your VidCon experience? Just curious. Also, I want to say, normally I don't really enjoy, like, not that I don't enjoy my birthdays, but there's always, like, I don't know how to explain it. My birthdays, I always try to do stuff with my friends, and it's really nice, but there's always, like, something that will either go wrong on my birthday or just something that'll make me, like, really sad, like, have little, like, sad moments during my birthday. And honestly, I had a pretty good birthday this year. Like, and I want to say thank you guys for all, like, the birthday wishes. Everybody was super sweet this year, and I really appreciate it. Like, people were going up to me and not even asking me to, like, do anything or, like, take photos. They were just going up to me and just saying happy birthday and walking away. Like, it was actually really sweet. Like, I really appreciate you guys so much, because, like, you all were really sweet to me. Everybody who went up to me and, like, happy birthday, or, like, all the messages, everyone was really sweet, so I appreciate it. I had to message back a lot of people. A lot of happy birthday messages. Yo, Skello! Thank you for the tier 1! Thank you, thank you. It was alright. Last year was a bit better, but this VidCon was good, so I'm at... My favorite VidCon, dare I say, was Baltimore. Is that wrong of me? Is it wrong dare I say that my favorite VidCon was Baltimore? Do you remember when I came back after I saw you because I forgot to say happy birthday? Yeah. Yes, it's Baltimore. Baltimore was just so fun. They need to figure out how to make VidCon like how Baltimore VidConned. Love me some of that. No, but it was nice because normally, like, at conventions, I obviously don't have my car. But it's really nice that at VidCons and, like, TwitchCon San Diego, for example, I always have my car. But VidCon Anaheim is nice because not only do I have my car, but I can sleep at my own house in my own bed. Which is really, like, just such an added bonus. Because anytime I'm at a convention, I'm in a hotel, and I miss my bed, and I just want to be in my bed. Sometimes I consider sleeping in my car at conventions. Like, you know, like, it's so nice. San Diego, obviously, I can't just, like, go home. But Anaheim, I can just go home because I live in LA, so it's really nice. It's like a 50... Okay, it's usually like a 40 to 50 minute drive from where I live to Anaheim. During convention season, it's like an hour, maybe an hour 10. But an hour and 10 minutes is not that bad of a drive when you're there all day. Like, an hour, 10 minutes to be there from, like, 9 a.m. until, like, 8 or 9 p.m. and then drive. Like, that's really not that bad. Like, I don't notice it. By the time I'm back in my car, all I can think about is, oh, I can't wait to sit down. The British would never understand. They do drive in the UK. It's just not that common. Or less common. When I lived in the UK, I missed my car so much. Not because of transport, but usually when I want, like, time to myself, I will sit in my car and go on a drive with music playing. That is my method of when I need to be alone because I live with so many people. And when I lived in the UK, that was obviously never a problem when I lived with Gucky and Amy. But because of where I'm from, even though, yeah, Brighton is super safe, I didn't want to walk around at night. I still did it sometimes. Like, if I really wanted to be, like, by myself, like, I would walk around and stuff. But my preferred, like, method is, like, sitting in my car with music playing rather than walking somewhere with AirPods in and then standing. Because, like, I can also just park my car in a parking lot somewhere. Or, like, for me, I drive down to the beach. It's, like, 30 minutes away. And I just sit there. I can't do that. Like, I can't just, like, walk and I stand somewhere. Take up space on a random corner. And then move corners. And then move to another corner. I think hour-long drives are weird. I don't know. Well, that's because you can kind of... Shorter distance. I forgot about my drink, so I'm trying to chug it while I still have it. Because it's all watered down and gross. Did you guys see the TikTok that I posted? Hi, daughter, where you at again? 1, you have my location. My location. I showed you how to do it. 2, in my room streaming. Anyway, what was I talking about? Hour-long drives are weird. Hour-long drives are weird. Something about a corner. Thanks, Mom. The TikTok. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, Brandon and Nova, I was with them. I made a TikTok where I walked up to Brandon, and I went, hey, hold this real quick. And I did this. She put my name in yellow. Hearts. And then they dared me. They were like, I'm so sorry if the person who walked up to me and said hi is in my chat right now. Brandon went, the next person who says hi to you, or the next person that asked for a photo, asked to make a TikTok with them. And I went, no. And Brandon went, I'll buy you a boba. And I went, okay, fine. So these three people walk up to me. And they asked me for a photo, and I go, would you make a TikTok with me? Or no, I don't do it. I go, have a good day. And we're like, because we're also like, what happened was it took them, like, we were stood there, like, for a minute, like, debating on leaving the convention, right? So I was like, okay, let's just go, like, let's leave the convention. So I'm trying to leave the convention because I wanted to go to Coffee Bean. But then, as we're leaving the convention, someone asked for a photo. And then I took the photo and I went, have a good day. And I went to walk away, like, continue walking away. And Brandon and Nova went, wait, do you guys want to make a TikTok with her? They went, do you guys want to make a TikTok with her? And then by that point, I was like, fine, whatever. I don't have social anxiety. It wasn't even that. It was just I didn't feel like filming the TikTok. So obviously I did it. Sometimes I wish I had a little bit of social anxiety. just like a little sliver of it, you know, like the right amount. Like the right amount of social anxiety to where I have no problem yelling in public. Oh my god, Skello! Skello with the 3 gifted, thank you. What is happening? Oh, we hit the IRL stream sub goal. I see what's happening. Alright guys, so we've hit the IRL stream. I'll do some planning. I have some ideas for what I want to do for the sub goal. I just need to make sure that the person I want to do the IRL stream with is free. But I have an idea for what I want to do for this already, which will be fun. As long as it works out. If it doesn't work out, I'll do it by myself. I just would rather not. I like multiples of 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, and 63. Oh my god, chat, somebody walked up to me and told me that they speak Pig Latin. It follows me. I can never escape it. My whole dance team speaks Pig Latin now. Like no joke. Like, no joke. Wait. How do I... Hold on, I'm confused. Hold on, I'm confused. I'm confused. Hold on. There you go. That was weird. That was odd. Pig, run it back with Pig Latin? No, I think I'm okay, actually. I think I'm good. I don't think I need to run anything back. I'm okay, personally. Guys, I hate to break it to you. I don't think Pig Latin is ever coming back. I don't know. Akelame? My whole dance team actually calls me Akelame. I'm okay with the Pig Latin with my dance team. That's funny. That's funny. Like, I like that. Like, at my birthday, I had to tell Nick. I was like, I forgot to tell you. The whole team only talks to me in Pig Latin. So I went and sat down and they all went, Akelame, happy hey Earth Day, bae. And I was like, oh, thanks, guys. And VidCon was fun. VidCon was so fun. I mean, mid-VidCon, but VidCon was fun. Mid-ass VidCon, but VidCon was fun. You guys, there will be a VidCon vlog / like birthday video, but it's not going to be like... I feel like most of the vlog is outside of VidCon. Dare I say. Why were you at? Sorry, I was texting my mother. Mi mama. Anyways, guys, that's kind of all I wanted to do today. I just wanted to, like, plan subathon, tell you guys about the convention. But I really have only slept, like, a few hours within the span of like 5 days. So I think I'm going to actually go knock out because I have an 8-hour shift in the morning. And I think I will die if I have another day where I get 3 hours of sleep. The only thing I saw at VidCon was y'all going to the Hawk to a Girl thing on top of stream. Dude, I have it saved in my camera roll of when she told us to shut up. I screen recorded it because I thought it was hilarious. Hold on. Is it this? Hold on. I don't know where it is. I have it somewhere. I thought it was hilarious. Ugh. My life is so hard. I don't know where I put it. Where'd I put it? Anyway, it's somewhere in here. But I told Darabchu to shut up, you mean? Yeah, but we're all sat next to him. We're loud by association. Pain again. Coming who we are. Anyways, guys. Carried my doll to VidCon. Somebody had some fuck-ass, like... some fuck-ass, creepy-ass fucking doll. And I just kept seeing it everywhere. And I have no issue with dolls. I'm not afraid of dolls. But that, like, why do you just walk around with that? Why do you just walk around with that? And then I got a photo with it. Well, the person and the doll. And when we were taking the photo, they said, do you want to hold the doll? And I said, not really, but I will. I literally went, no, not really, but I will. And I literally went, you know. Can you tell him I hope he goes bald? No, actually. I can't imagine any of my friends bald. I like to think about the fact that, like, one day when everyone's old, because, like, you know, like, you never know which one of your guy friends are going to be bald in their 30s. Do you ever think about that? Like, when I was in high school, I used to try to imagine, I'm like, who in this room is going to be bald in the next few years? Like, that is some crazy thing to me, like, to think about. I mean, it obviously wouldn't be me. I always tell people, though, I'm like, if I did go bald, I would just wear a wig. So, like, it really wouldn't affect me too much. But, like, you know... men don't have that option as they can get a toupee. Like, they don't really have that option. But, like, one of my favorite things is to play a game of who do I think is going to be bald in their 30s? Which is so fucked up. But I can't imagine any of my friends bald. Like, the current ones that I have. Like, I literally cannot. Alright, guys. I'm going to go to sleep because I have work in the morning and I haven't slept in, like, a few days. Longer than a couple hours. So I'm tired. But now that we have the subathon done being planned... there's that. I'm going to be posting on TikTok some, like, VidCon stuff from like, you know, VidCon. So you'll see that, I guess. And then I'll probably be live tomorrow, assuming I'm well rested. Except, my shelf that's going to go here that I told you guys about, it arrived and I need to build it. So I'm going to build that tomorrow. I don't really want to build it on stream, I will be real. I can, but I'd like to not. So I'm going to read the instructions and see how difficult it is. Because I build all of my furniture. I like building furniture. So... but I don't really necessarily want to do that on stream. So it really just depends on how much I get done tomorrow after work. Yeah. And yeah. Who's live? Who can I raid? Who can I raid? Queer activities but real? What, am I just not supposed to assemble my piece of furniture that I bought? Should I pay somebody else to do it? Bad's live, but I feel like I always raid Bad lately. Who else is live? Owen's live, but he's asleep. And those are the only people that I'm friends with. So we're gonna go raid Bad. Boa! Happy birthday! Oh, thank you, lovely. How are you? Wait, you've caught me as I'm ending. I'm sorry. How are you? / raid Bad Boy Halo. Bad's playing on a new SMP. Yeah. I miss you. We should hang out. Wait, birthday today? Birthday yesterday. I'm good. No, it's okay. I've been working and lurking. Working and lurking. Okay, vibes. On my way right now. Yeah, come to San Diego. You want to come to San Diego so bad. You want to come to San Diego so bad. Just kidding. Our president makes it hard to travel anywhere. Who said that? Must have been the wind. I'm literally on a plane right now. Give me a few months. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna go sleep because I'm tired. I'm so exhausted. I'm so sorry for only streaming for an hour. Skello, thank you for the 6 gifted. I thought you said multiples of 7. I'm just kidding. 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 I'm so kidding. I'm so kidding. I'm so kidding. I made a joke earlier in Owen's chat when I went, hey, can you give me a $5? And then he actually went to give me a $5. And so I was spam texting him being like, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please don't send me money. Like, I was like, I'm kidding. 77 stare. I see. Thank you for the gifted, Skello. I really appreciate it. Oh my God. I forgot we're rating. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for stream. I get off work. I think it's 7 p.m. So about the same time as today. I'll be live around 8. Go get some food, go get some water, make someone's day, make someone smile, even if it's just yourself, that's all I can really ask for. And then exclamation mark socials will take you to all my social media. Join my Discord, you'll know when I'm live. Follow me on Twitter, you'll see my dance videos and stuff, and I love you, bye.
Good work, everyone. We did it. We made it.